But we'll leave the graphic up.
Before you get started. All right.
A pleasant good afternoon to one and all in the region, across the nation, around the world. We welcome y'all to Soldier Field in Chicago and the 25th annual Chicago Football Classic. My name is Brian Snow for Snowman Multimedia. I am joined by my longtime engineer, Victor Locke, and we also have Jermail Dabney along with us on the call this afternoon, our student helper. It's Central State and Mississippi Valley State as the SIAC battles the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Victor Locke is here in booth with me, and Victor, proud I am to say, even though you really never left, welcome back. Welcome back to the booth, my man.
I absolutely appreciate being back, man. Absolutely appreciate it. And pretty wonderful game we're going to be having today.
Both of these teams love to go up tempo, and I had a chance to talk to both coaches throughout the course of the week. That was one of the things that they expressed, is wanting to go up tempo. And in a sport that has become more quarterback based, you see a lot of teams echo a lot of the West Coast offense, Victor.
And that's usually what happens when you get to the pros. It's more for the quarterbacks and more for long ball passes or quick outs. But when it comes to college football, that's when you see more of that ground-based running, that smash mouth running football that honestly most of us love and want to see again.
Jermail Dabney now joins us here in the booth this afternoon. And Jermail, you've done your prep along with us, and I'll echo the point that I just echoed a moment ago. Both of these teams love to go up tempo. The thing that has made it such as it's become more of a necessity than anything else for teams wanting to go up tempo just to match, some of the bigger colleges that have the horses to go up tempo.
Yeah, I mean, you look at college football now. It's very much an up tempo game as opposed to earlier, or maybe earlier back in the day. And these two teams, they're definitely starting to get with the times of being more up tempo. So it's going to be very interesting to see how both these teams play, how they both clash against each other today.
It really is going to be interesting to see how both of these teams will clash. They've only met one other time coming into today, and that was back in 1995, and Central State won that game handily. But to have this classic, and remember, this classic took a hiatus for a while.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first game back here at Social Field since 2019,
Yes.
and to celebrate the silver anniversary of this game, and Victor, I'll come to you. We've had a lot of chances to do some great classic games over the years, covering events here in Chicago, but to celebrate the return, especially after COVID and everything else, it's gotta hit home for a lot of these kids.
Especially when you talk about what you just said with COVID, it's almost like the relative you haven't seen in a couple of years.
Right.
And I mean, you were so happy and excited to see that person after so many years of not seeing them, only a chance to maybe talk on the phone, but now it's back again. It's like the memory that you really wanted, haven't had in a while, and now it's back.
Beautiful day here at Soldier Field. I believe we're going to go down to the field for our national anthem. Let's pause right now for that national anthem. Actually, what we're going to do, we're going to pause for 2 minutes, and when we come back, we are taking you right to the top of the hour for kickoff for Central State and Mississippi Valley State. This is the 25th annual Chicago Football Classic on Snowman Multimedia and Snowman Multimedia Sports Radio. Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code SNOWMAN for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned. Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code Snowman, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan. Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit snowmanmultimediasports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to snowmanmultimediasports.com/fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything.
Welcome to the Fanatics Chicago Football Classic Halftime Report. Here is Brian Snow.
Mr. Cole Johnson for putting everything together. Man, it's time. It is September 2nd. It's time for some football. Let's go down to the field. Both national anthems have been sung, and now it is time to get to our keys to the game. And our keys to the game this afternoon, driven by Ford, one of the official vehicles of Snowman Multimedia. And today we're in the booth, and it's presented by Cricket, the official wireless carrier of Snowman Multimedia. For those of you listening to us on YouTube using our radio capabilities, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let us know where you are tuning in from. Victor Locke is here with me, and we have a pair of first-time coaches. We have a pair of first-year coaches. Kendrick Wade leads Mississippi Valley State, and Kevin Porter leads Central State. When you have a first-year head coach, when you have a first-year head coach, it's all new. The regime is new, and everything is new, and you want to establish something. I've had the chance to talk with Kendrick Wade, and Jermel, I'll come to you first. The first thing he wanted to establish, which is key, is discipline amongst his players and amongst his staff, and holding each other accountable.
Yeah, I mean, in football, it's very important to be disciplined, not only on the field but also off the field. And so, with this team, you have to build discipline throughout the offseason. So they spent, this first season with the new head coach, trying to build that camaraderie, but also build that discipline. And hopefully I believe that's probably already shown up off the field, but hopefully that shows up on the field and trying to limit penalties and infractions.
Victor, you've played football. You've also played basketball and baseball. How important is it for these first-year head coaches to establish the discipline that is needed, and not only establishing the discipline, but establishing a winning culture with both of these teams?
It is the measuring stick for whether you're going to have that Hall of Fame career as a coach or that flash in the pan career as a coach, because your team represents you. So if the team is highly undisciplined, makes a lot of mistakes, makes a lot of penalties, then that's going to be a reflection on you. At the same time, if you run a tight ship and you have very, very highly disciplined players limiting the penalties, you can go up to championships.
And we're about to have our coin toss right now. Let's go to the Fanatics feedback zone. Christian Johnson's in the house with us. Betty Brewer, along with Granny Ann. They're all cheering on Mississippi Valley State. Let us know if you're watching via the YouTube feed. Let us know where you are listening from. Mississippi Valley will go with the green tops and bottoms, with the white numbers trimmed in red. Central State goes gold tops, gold bottoms with the maroon numbers. And we will have our coin flip right now, right on the Bears logo. You know it's football time, especially here in the Midwest, here in the Windy City, with that with the C not fully painted yet, but you'll see the C there. Brand new turf here as well for the Chicago Bears. But in talking to some of the players, and Jamel, I'll come to you as we get our final thoughts before kickoff. In talking to some of the players, they're excited, but they also know that with this, it is time for business.
Absolutely. Pregame, it's all fun and business, it's all fun and, hanging out with your teammates and stuff. But once you get to really close to game time, you got to start putting your proverbial and literal game faces on. It's like you really have to start, getting ready and gearing up and, just locking in, really.
It is time to lock in.
We'll receive.
Mississippi Valley has won the toss. They will receive to start the game. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready for some football here at Soldier Field in Chicago.
I mean, after a couple, 4 or 5 months of no football, then you get that little taste of the preseason. Now this is the first step of diving right back in to football for the regular season. And
first game of the year and the first college game that we have done in a long time. Of course, Victor was in studio when I was at Central State for the year that I was there. Many years with Trinity International covering those games. 3 times had a chance to grace Lucas Oil Stadium, and this is the first time I am back home in my hometown covering the Chicago Football Classic as we get ready to start here. As mentioned, our uniforms this afternoon, Central State goes gold tops, gold bottoms with the maroon numerals. Mississippi Valley State goes all green top and bottom with the white numbers trimmed in red. Mississippi Valley State will be across from us. Central State will be on the sideline nearest to us. And we're just about set to go. Field looks great. So many times there have been situations here at Soldier Field with the turf, but the turf looks absolutely fabulous right now, gentlemen.
it really
Yes,
does.
it does. Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen it this good. And mind you, we were just a year away from the monsoon in Chicago.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, week 1 last year was a real slip and slide out here.
all we were missing with the tarps, but it's good to see that it is back to its pristine. It's really pristine right now.
It's beautiful to look at this field.
I saw some of the kids that were down there. They were bouncing up and down, and it's like, oh, they're ready. They're ready for football season to begin.
Yeah, we saw that with both teams that are warming up, and we're set. As Anthony Ternafi will kick things away for Central State, they will move right to left as we see it, and as you folks are listening along at home with us and listening on the YouTube page. And actually, I got that wrong. I looked up the wrong roster. It is Jose Charez that will kick things away. And returners are Carrick Ross and Kobe Chambers back for Mississippi Valley State. Central State goes right to left as we see it, and as you folks are listening along at home with us. And Mississippi Valley State will go left to right. Man, we are so excited to bring this to you. Is there a way to watch live? You're going to see us in the booth. Angela Taylor's asking the question. You're going to see us. You're going to see us in the booth, and I believe HBCU Go has the video feed. We're providing the broadcast feed. And Jose Cheris will kick things off. You ready, guys?
Oh, yeah.
Let's get it.
Let's get it indeed. And I believe and we're just about set to go from here at Soldier Field. There's a long pause in the wait, I believe, due to the television broadcast here. Let's see if we can get 100 likes for this broadcast this afternoon. Rising Rhino is helping us out. Rising Rhino joining us from Colorado this afternoon. Thank you very much. Let us know where you are watching and or listening from, and we will shout you out properly. Jose Chavez we're still awaiting. He's still awaiting to get the ball so we can get this started. And I believe he does have the ball. He'll put it on the tee at the 35-yard line. And we see the kids bouncing again. And here we go. Jose Chavez will put it in motion for the 25th annual Chicago Football Classic. Chavez is ready. Twin receivers back deep. On your mark, get set, and boom! Off we go from Chicago. It comes into the direction of Chambers. He'll take it at the 5. Running straight ahead across the 10. Picks up a block to the 15. Now he gets loose. 25, 30. If he gets a block, he's gone. 45, 15. He's brought down right at midfield. Holy cow, that's how you start.
That's a statement.
Absolutely. Wow.
Now, that's a statement. And the hit also was a statement.
It was indeed. Dino Maldonado will be your starting quarterback. He'll be joined in the backfield by Jared Wilson. The tight end is Jacoby Thomas. Receivers are Malik Antoine, Carrick Ross, and Kobe Bates. Across the front, the Mississippi Valley State Moving Company. Left to right, Joseph Church, Kentario Davis, Rodney Luckett, Jacob Allen, and Khalil James Ware. Out of the shotgun formation, Maldonado waits with the back standing to his right. Receiver across the formation in motion. The snap to Maldonado. He's going to pitch it to Chambers, running off to the right, off to the left side. Gets out of bounds knocked out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
That defensive line did a really good job sealing the corner off so that he couldn't get around it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a pickup of 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5. We're just getting started here in the first quarter. That's Bobby Shanklin that's on the carrier that time, the 5'9" senior out of Macon, Mississippi. On 2nd and 5, Maldonado throws. That pass is caught. And he gets loose. He'll get inside the 40 down to the 39-yard line, pickup of 6. And that's a 1st down as the completion is to Kobe Bates, the 5'9" junior from Jacksonville, Florida. And Mississippi Valley State going up tempo already. 14:04 left in the first quarter. Mississippi Valley State has the ball. Maldonado waits in shotgun formation. He takes the snap and hands off to the running back, running straight through. He gets inside the 35, down to the 34, maybe to the 33-yard line. And it's Jared Wilson who was the carrier that time. Wilson gets down to the 32, gain of 8, 2nd down, or gain of 7 officially. 2nd and 3, Wilson again across the 30. He's got the 1st down before he's pushed backwards. And this Mississippi Valley State is a running team, and that's something we talked about in the pregame show. You want to run off the West Coast offense.
Yep.
It's up tempo.
Up tempo, name of the game.
13.
And they're doing really good going pass run, and now they have 2 runs in a row.
13:25 and counting left in the opening quarter. Mississippi Valley State on the march. This is the 4th play of the drive. Maldonado takes the shotgun snap, fakes the pitch, throws out to the left side. The pass is caught by Bates. Bates inside the 20, gets a block inside the 15, 10, 5, still going, and down to about the 1 yard line. Kobe Bates with the reception.
Yep.
Nice play.
That's Malik Antoine, the 6'1" junior from Benton, Louisiana.
And that's what they needed right there. You set up with a couple of runs, and all of a sudden here comes the play action to cause some mischief.
29-yard gain, first down, goal to go. Ball is at the 2 yard line. Maldonado waits. Takes the belt high shotgun snap. He'll take it himself, and he is in. Touchdown!
What a drive.
What a drive indeed. Tygerian Williams.
That was a smash mouth drive.
The 6'3" freshman crashes across, and Mississippi Valley State is on the board first. They lead 6-0.
It all sets up with that beautiful return from the opening kickoff, setting them with a fairly short field, about midfield, and then just the wonderful play calling. It was really, really good to see.
50 yards in 5 plays. Extra point is ready. Now they get a late entrant, Mississippi Valley State does, on the field. Snap is backing down, and the kick on the way, and it is good.
Yes.
Man, oh man.
What a drive.
That is how you get things started right here. Timeout on the field. 12:34 left in the opening quarter. It is Mississippi Valley State 7 and Central State nothing. Central State will get the ball for the first time when you all get back.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to BETUS.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins.
The 25th annual Chicago Football Classic rolls on. 12:34 left in the opening quarter. It is Mississippi Valley State 7 and Central State nothing, along with Jermail Dabney. There we go. I forgot his last name. Jermail Dabney along with us. Victor Locke and Brian Snow here in the booth at Soldier Field in Chicago. And Jermail, you said it before we went to break. What an opening statement by Mississippi Valley State on that drive.
Absolutely. We talked about it during the pregame, just up tempo. That's the name of the game. And Mississippi Valley State they didn't do any rocket science. They didn't really throw past 5 yards, but they didn't have to. They just ground and pound, rushing offense and short throws and setting up for just a 1 yard touchdown right there. And whether it's a 1 yard touchdown or a 90-yard touchdown, still 7 points. So
it is still 7 points.
No.
And they went flat. And I mean, Mississippi Valley State, even though it was only half a field, Victor, they flew down the field.
And only that, again, we were talking about discipline. There's discipline right there. Not a single penalty happened. Able to keep going that forward momentum. It's something to see, man.
It is.
So glad to see that.
Everybody on the same page.
Kamir Dina and Micah Lowe will go back to receive for Central State as they will get the ball for the first time. And Anthony Ternafi will kick it away for Mississippi Valley State. 12:34 left in the opening quarter, 7-0 in favor of the Delta Devils of Mississippi Valley State. We're glad to have y'all with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Ternafi walks back and We are ready to get back to work. Left to right goes Mississippi Valley State on this kickoff. The approach, and boom! Coming down to the left side, it's in. Will start at the 25-yard line, moving right to left as we see it. And as you folks are listening and watching along at home with us, Alec Lewis is your quarterback, 6'4", 225, a graduate starter for Central State. He'll be joined in the backfield by Jeremy Clark, Jeremiah Flores, E.J. Wash, and Micah Lowe. He'll be also be joined by Casimir Dina. Across the front, the Marauder Moving Company, Jalen Strickles, Dijon Green, Darren Alexander, Cameron Beasley, and we get a pass out to the left side. That pass was caught.
Nice little quick out pass
By Micah Lowe, the 5'10 redshirt sophomore. And quickly, it is second down. Oh, that's a gain of 10. Gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Fake the pass. Throws out to the right side. Caught by Lowe again. Lowe gets across the 30. Breaks the tackle. And he's close to the first down. And he should have it. He does. He has it at the 35-yard line. So 2 quick passes to Micah Lowe. And he picks up the first down.
Now, are they using these quick out passes to kind of generate the run?
We'll find out in a moment. Back to his left. Lewis waits in shotgun formation with his arms extended. Now they call an audible. Now they get the call, and Lewis will step back. Into the shotgun formation. Back switch sides. They got 10 on the play clock. The snap to Lewis. He looks to throw. Fires to the right side. That pass is caught by Lowe again. Lowe gets out to the 34, maybe the 35-yard line. And the catch was made. Second down and 5 coming up for the Central State Marauders. They trail 7-0 at 11:15 and counting. Remaining in the first quarter, Lewis empties the backfield. Quads to the left, single slot to the right. No backs this time behind Lewis. Lewis takes the shotgun snap, looks to throw, looking left. Now throws a deep one over the middle. That pass is incomplete. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Right here.
He was right. He was right there. That pass was intended for Michael Lowe, number 25, but could not get a hold of him. And it leaves third down, or leaves 2nd and 10.
It's one of those small things of just looking the ball into your hand. Once you take your eye off the ball for just a smidge, you lose all concentration on catching that football.
2nd and 10 coming up for the Marauders. They move right to left as we see it. Lewis waits in shotgun formation, takes the handoff, or takes the snap and gives it to the running back running ahead. And that running back is Casimir Dina, the 5'7 senior out of Fontana, California. And he gets out to the 39-yard line. 3rd down and 6. 10:40 left opening quarter. Everybody jettison out. 5 wide receivers. Trips left. Doubles right. Lewis waits. Takes the belt high shotgun snap. Looks to throw. Uncorks a deep one over the far sideline. Incomplete. Overshot his receiver by a good 5 yards. So first down. We'll have to punt it away. Talik Battle was the intended receiver at that time. So Central State trying to go up tempo and match Mississippi Valley State. Couldn't do it, and they'll have to give up the football.
Now, that was a heartbreaker of a drive right there because they really were trying to keep up with Mississippi Valley State and trying to get that score back and really just didn't have all the bells and whistles that you needed.
Sure did. They sure didn't. Now we await the punt with 10:28 left. And they just get the snap off. Here's the snap and the kick, and it's a high, short kick. And it will bounce. It will take a Mississippi Valley State bounce. And again, Mississippi Valley State will operate with great field position out past the 40-yard line. Timeout on the field. In the opening quarter of play, Mississippi Valley State 7, Central State nothing. Let's pause for this timeout.
Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit snowmanmultimediasports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to snowmanmultimediasports.com/fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything. Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins.
You along with Victor Locke and Jermaine Dabney. I keep forgetting his last name. I'm old. Jermaine Dabney up here in the booth with us. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, it's all right.
We had some fun in the booth earlier. We were getting situated. Everybody up there. James McCallum, our coordinating producer, Latoya Clark, our broadcast associate, and of course our engineer in the booth, the lovely Dr. K, joining us as well. And you know what? I'm so happy we got football back.
I do am too.
Yeah.
I am too.
I'm so happy we got football back. Mississippi Valley State leads 7-0. And they have the ball back, moving left to right as we see it. And as you folks are listening along at home with us. And thank you to the folks at HBCU Go for giving us the opportunity to bring this to you. On first down, they nearly got Central State to jump, and now they will.
Just didn't call it.
No question about
Nope.
it. They had a chance. She had a front row seat.
And now they're gonna let it roll. Maldonado waits in shotgun formation with the back standing to his right, and Maldonado back to throw. Zips one over to the left. That pass is caught and out of bounds. The pass is complete to Rashad Eve, the 6'1" graduate senior out of Macon, Mississippi. And Maldonado is on a hot streak right now.
That was Mississippi Valley State. Rashad Eve, because he had to turn around and catch that pass. It's a little bit behind him, but he was able to turn around, catch the pass, and turn around for more yardage.
First down and 10. Out of the shotgun formation, Maldonado takes the belt high snap, looking to throw. Steps up now, unloads, and he's caught and dropped. Caught behind the line. Jake Perkins makes the stop for Central State, and there's a loss of the play, and it's second down. It's third down. Second down and a bunch coming up for Mississippi Valley State. Maldonado waits in shotgun formation, takes the belt high snap, looking to throw across the middle of that pass. Is caught by Eves. Eves gets across the 45-yard line, and he's just about back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll leave third down coming up for Mississippi Valley State. They lead 7-0. 9:07 left in the opening quarter. They're looking to take another drive into the end zone as Maldonado takes the belt high snap, looking to throw, winds up, throws. That pass is incomplete. That was nearly picked off.
Fine.
Yeah, it was like a Central State
that was nearly picked off that time.
The defensive line of Central State is starting to kind of put their own spin on up-tempo.
Yeah. No kidding.
Central State nearly got an interception from Dominique Davis.
Almost got a sack, too.
Fourth down coming up for Mississippi Valley State. They will punt it away on 4th and 10 from the 45. And they'll send their punt unit out. And back to receive will be Micah Lowe for Central State. Here's the snap, the approaching the kick, heading into the direction of Lowe. He'll take it on the far side. Nope, he'll let it go, and it is going to get down inside the 5-yard line.
What a punt.
Nice punt, nice coverage.
That was a great job by Lowe getting out of the way, but the ball took a bounce into the field of play and not into the end zone. It came within a whisker of landing in the end zone. It did not. And it's first down and 10.
In terms of field positioning, this is going all Mississippi Valley State's way, having two good field positions on their side and now leaving a very long field for Central State to
very much a long field. First and 10 for Alec Lewis and company. They'll start at their own 2-yard line. Lewis waits in shotgun formation, takes the belt high snap in his end zone, fires off to the right. That pass is caught. Micah Lowe with the reception that time. And they only get out to the 6-yard line. Pick up a 4, second down and 6. Doubles left, doubles right. And we're going to have our first flag of the ball game for a false start against Central State.
And one thing I'm seeing from the Delta
offense, number 55. Half just to go.
And one thing I'm seeing from the Delta Devils is that their defensive backs are staying home. They're not trying to overcut or undercut. They're just staying home and giving these guys short yardage after completions.
Alec Lewis waits in his end zone in shotgun formation on second down and a bunch. He'll take the snap back to throw, winds up, throws incomplete, and Lewis is not doing Lewis and the Central State offense, after getting their initial first down of the game, have not done much.
And you were staring at the barrel of a safety because he got hit if he hurt.
Well, Lewis and company needs something to happen here. It is third down and 9 with the ball on the 4-yard line. 8:11 left in the opening quarter. 7-0 in favor of the Delta Devils. Lewis waits, takes the belt high shotgun snap, looks to throw, winds up, throws a crossing pattern, caught by Lowe, and he is drilled at the 10-yard line. And it's out to the 11-yard line. They're short of the first down, and they'll have to give it away. Wow.
Very quick drive.
Fourth down coming up for Mississippi Valley State. And they will punt for the second time. They've had the ball twice, and they punted twice. Receiver back deep for Mississippi Valley State.
Charles back to punt it away.
Charles will punt for the second time this afternoon, and he nearly got it blocked. In fact, he did get it blocked.
Oh, my.
And it's going to be picked up.
Wow.
And it's
wow.
It's off of Mississippi Valley State. Central State has it across the 40, 35, 30, and he is out of here maybe 15, 10 down to the 5-yard line. What a break for the Central State Marauders.
Absolutely.
Well, that'll get you out of a funk.
What seemed to happen, it knocked off one of the
Delta Devils, and DeMario Cleaves was able to pick it up and run with it, but the referees are having a discussion way back at the 15-yard line.
Could be discussing maybe running into the punter here, perhaps.
There is a flag back at the 2-yard line.
And let's see, he's going to let us know what it's all about. Here we go.
Here's the call.
Running into the kickers. On the receiving team. This is the 5-yard penalty that will result in the first down.
Wow.
Wow. Yep.
So you're talking about getting out of a jam.
Yes, indeed.
Running into the kicker gives them the 5 yards they need and gets them a first down. And Central State will keep the ball with 7:14 left in the opening quarter.
Yeah. Central State needs that break.
Extra yardage in tow.
Play-by-play with JJ has joined us. And he says 31-17 Central State. Hey, folks, for you folks watching in the YouTube channel, and thank you, JJ, for this idea. Get your predictions down. Let's see how close you are. Get your BetUS.com score predictions,
Yeah.
and we'll see how close everyone is.
Having some issues with them not being able to advance.
So they get a break, but not the break that they originally had, which they would have been at the 5-yard line.
Indeed, they would have been at the 5-yard line. Lewis waits in shotgun formation. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Running back standing to his left.
I think he's satisfied with the explanation that's back there.
And now we're ready to get to work. 1st and 10 for the Marauders. Ball is placed. Lewis waits in shotgun formation. He has Casimir Dina standing to his left and now jettisons the backfield. Snap to Lewis, looking Casimir's way, lobs the pass. That pass is caught by Lowe across the 20, and he gets out to the 23, maybe the 24-yard line. TJ Gregory on the reception, the sophomore from Dayton, Ohio. And Gregory gets across the 20, nearly had the ball stripped that time.
It seems like Central is kind of abandoning or foregoing the run game for more of a short, quick passes to kind of offset that.
They're trying to get themselves out of this. They're trying to get themselves out of the shadow of their own goal line. They stand at the 21-yard line. 6:49 and counting left in the opening quarter. Lewis waits in shotgun formation, takes the belt high shotgun snap, drops to throw on 5. Now uncorks one far sideline. It's incomplete.
Nobody home on that one.
Nope.
Nobody home on that pass.
It looks like he was hurried.
And, yeah, he was hurried. It is 4th down, and that will bring out the punting team again. So after getting a reprieve on a blocked punt, which resulted in a running into the kicker, which resulted in a 1st down, now Central State will try to punt it again.
And now both teams have a penalty each.
Kobe Bates back deep to receive for Mississippi Valley State.
Jess Thompson, the defensive coordinator for Mississippi Valley, has done a good job of putting the team.
And a good job by the Delta Devils on 2 of the first 3 possessions, or this extended possession. Here's the snap. He's approaching the kick. Bates is waiting back for it. He will get away from it, and it's going to drop out of bounds right inside Mississippi Valley State territory at the 45-yard line. Let's take time out. 6:34 left in the opening quarter. It is Mississippi Valley State 7 and Central State nothing. You are listening to the 25th annual Chicago Football Classic, and it's presented in part by BetUS.com.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to BETUS.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins.
inside the 40. Bates still going, and is dragged down right at the 40-yard line.
Still a good solid throw on that one.
Very solid throw.
And they're going perpendicular. They're going, up and down. They're not going side to side. There's a lot more moving forward.
JJ asked us a question of our favorite college football moment. I'll give you a couple of mine at the end of the first quarter. Maldonado takes the shotgun snap, hands off to the running back, running straight through. He gets inside the 35. And on the carry that time was Jared Wilson. Wilson, 5'11", a graduate student out of Troy, Alabama. 5:58 remaining in the opening quarter. 7-0 in favor of the Delta Devils as they get ready to get back to work. Maldonado takes the belt high snap, hands to Williams again, running straight ahead. He gets to the 30, and Wilson has the first down.
That was
I believe, for the Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils.
That was a Grand Canyon-sized lane.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it was.
And a touchdown.
So 1st and 10 as Maldonado takes the belt high snap. Wilson a third time gets across the 25 down to the 20 and slides down inside the 20 to the 19-yard line on a pickup of 11, but we got a flag back at the 30-yard line.
Offense, number 72. 10-yard penalty. Repeat the down.
So we'll try this again.
I think they called it Khalil James.
That's the one.
Khalil James Wade, the ball carrier that time for the guilty party that time for Mississippi Valley State. They're going to move the ball back to the 39-yard line.
One thing to know is that whenever it seems like Central State is able to more focus on the quarterback, they let you know, hey, we still got a running game that you haven't stopped yet.
Wilson waits to the left of Maldonado in shotgun formation. Maldonado claps his hands, takes the belt high snap, looks to throw, now fires. It's tipped at the line and incomplete. That was a complete duck coming out of his hand. So 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and 11, and unfortunately, Mississippi Valley State unable to convert. It's 4th down, and they'll punt it away.
For Central State.
That's now 2 drives have been marked by penalties.
Yeah. One against each team.
Yeah.
And this one really hurts.
It really does. Because you had 2 really good run games and one being completely negated by a hold.
So they're punting away for the second time. Will Mississippi Valley State. Receiver going back deep, and no one is out there. No one's going back. Now someone goes back for Central State. Here's the belt high snap, and he gets the punt away. Coffin corner kick, angling to the far side. It's going to go into the end zone for a touchback, and they'll come out to the 20-yard line. And let's take this time out. 5:01 left in the opening quarter. It is Mississippi Valley State 7, Central State nothing. You're listening to the 25th Annual Chicago Football Classic on Snowman Multimedia and Snowman Multimedia Sports Radio. This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of Snowman Multimedia Sports Radio is intended solely for the private use of its audience. Any reproduction, retransmission, or any other use of the accounts and descriptions of this broadcast without express written consent of Snowman Multimedia in partnership with Comey Media is strictly prohibited. Along with Jamel Dabney and Victor Locke, Brian Snow here with you at Soldier Field in Chicago. 5:01 left in the opening quarter. 7-0 in favor of Mississippi Valley State. And Victor, I come to you. Since that opening drive, Mississippi Valley State has not done much. They've had to punt the ball the other 2 times they've had it.
Well, they had a couple of moments of brilliance, but unfortunately, it's been marred by penalties. I mean, they just had 2 10-plus yard runs, and they had to be called back because of a holding.
Jamel, you noticed the same thing that Mississippi Valley State did great on their first drive, and nothing since. And it's like Victor just said a moment ago, marred by penalties, and it's really cost them.
Absolutely. You know, we talked in the pregame about discipline and being disciplined and, limiting the penalties. And, for the first drive, it was fine. But, since that drive, it's just been penalties, ineffectiveness. And, we'll just have to see how the rest of this quarter plays out and the rest of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think someone is saying hi to you, Jermail. Does the name Carrington Dabney mean anything to you?
That would be my little sister.
And well, she is saying hi to you right now. She is catching us on the YouTube feed. Thank you all very much, and thank you to everyone that from all across the nation, all across the world that are checking us out here at Soldier Field this afternoon. Pretty good crowd here. 5:01 left opening quarter. Mississippi Valley State 7, Central State nothing. Central State has the ball. They'll start at their own 20-yard line after the punt went into the end zone. And it's Alec Lewis at quarterback that will take the shotgun snap. He waits, takes the belt high snap, hands off to the running back running straight ahead, and he gets across the 25 to about the 26-yard line. Casimir Dina, the running back that time. Good pickup that time as they run the read option. It's a pickup of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4 for the Central State Marauders. On the tackle that time from Mississippi Valley State is Trayshawn Johnson. Lewis waits in shotgun formation, 2nd down and 4 from the 26-yard line, takes the belt high snap, hands it off to the running back running straight ahead, and he gets a 1st down after the 30-yard line, just beyond the 30-yard line. Again, it's Casimir Dina, the ball carrier that time. And he picks up a 1st down for Central State, and that's a big 1st down for the Marauders.
And it seems like they're actually starting to use the run game a little more. We've seen a lot of quick out passes, but this is where we're actually seeing handoffs to the running backs.
1st and 10 from the 30-yard line for Central State. They are on the move. This is their 3rd play of this drive. Lewis waits in shotgun formation, takes the belt high snap, drops the throw, uncorks a deep one over the middle, and that pass is caught. That is caught. What a catch!
That was a gem. Plays right where the receiver can catch it.
E.J. Wash, the 5'10 sophomore out of Rancho Cucamonga, California, makes the catch down to the 38-yard line, and quickly Lewis back to throw, fires. It is incomplete. Looking for the same receiver. That last pass picked up 32 yards, and on 1st down they tried to go back to the up tempo. It didn't work, and it'll be 2nd down coming up.
Someone got through
And put pressure on. Lewis waits in shotgun formation. Running back standing to his left. Receivers all over the place. The handoff to Dina. And Dina is swallowed up and dropped.
Wow.
Kaz Dina swallowed up that time. The first one back there. Was Stephon Smith, the senior out of Indianola, Mississippi, and quickly back to the line.
Looks
3rd
like the
down.
that caught up.
It is 3rd and 11 from the 40-yard line. Lewis waits in shotgun formation. 4 receivers out, 2 left, 2 right. Snap to Lewis, looking to throw, rolls out to his right, uncorks a deep one, man wide open, and he's got it inside the 5 and down to the 2-yard line.
There you go.
2 gems in a row.
Michael Lowe with the reception down to the 1 yard. Down, where are they going to mark it? They're going to mark it down to the 3-yard line. 37-yard completion, 1st and goal, Marauders. They look for the tie as Lewis takes the shotgun snap, hand to Dina, straight up the middle of the man, touchdown!
Way to answer. There you go.
It took them a while, but they got that answer back. They got those 7 points back that they gave up in the first drive.
Kaz Dina caps off the drive with a 3-yard touchdown run. The biggest play, 37-yard completion to Michael Lowe from Alec Lewis. And they're within a point of tying the game.
Down that field. It's really important. Confidence, poise.
That was a huge drive. Snap is backing down. The kick on the way, and we get a flag before we get the attempt.
I might have jumped a little early there.
For this Marauder team.
80-yard drive in 6 plays. What a drive by Central State.
Offside. Defense. Number 4.
Ooh.
Resign.
And that's now the third penalty for Mississippi Valley State.
Yes, this is 15. Size, but they deciding whether they need to go for 2 now, but the ball is going to be a little closer.
Ball's going to be closer. It's going to be a yard. It's going to be a yard closer. Are they going to go for 2 or are they going to stay with 1? 7-6 our score. 2:35 left in the opening quarter. Charles Harden joining us. Doing good as they run the readout. Exactly. They're going to attempt the extra point. Charez will try to tie this game. And the snap will come to the 9-yard line. 7-6 our score. 2:35 left opening quarter. Charez for the tie. Snap is backing down. The kick on the way. And it is good. Let's take this time out. 2:35 left in the opening quarter. We are tied at 7 at the 25th annual Chicago Football Classic on Snowman Multimedia Sports Radio. .235 left opening quarter, 7-7 tie in the 25th annual Chicago Football Classic. And this first quarter is brought to you by BetUS.com. BetUS.com, where the game begins. And thank you, Charles Harden, for that compliment. Charez will kick it away. Twin receivers back deep for the Delta Devils, and the Marauders put it back in motion, heading to the Coffin corner, and it's going to go into the end zone and out of the end zone for a touchback. And they'll start at the 25-yard line. 80 yards and 8 plays. The payoff, Kaz Allen in from 3 yards out. The extra point was good, and we're tied at 7.
If I'm Mississippi Valley State, I need to hunker down, shore up on these penalties, and go back to what was giving success, which was a lot of running and a good timed play-action play.
Okay, Larry Munson, hunker down. First and 10 for the Delta Devils. Maldonado brings his offense out. They wait in shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the left. Lone slot to the right. Receiver coming across the formation in motion. He'll get the pop pass running off to the left. He escapes a tackle, and he'll get tackled at the 29-yard line. That's Carrick Ross, the 5'11 junior out of Itabena, Mississippi, and Holmes Community College on the jet sweep.
Not a lot of room to run there.
Not a lot of room at all. Second down and 6. A gain of 4. Maldonado turns and hands to the running back. Nope, Maldonado keeps it. He gets across the 30, and he'll get to about the 31-yard line. And it leaves 3rd down and 4 coming up for Mississippi Valley State. Shanklin is in the backfield with them. Bobby Shanklin is in the backfield. They get the call, and they'll send trips out to the right, tight end left. Maldonado waits in shotgun formation with $1:40 remaining in the opening quarter. Maldonado waits. Takes the belt high snap. Looking to throw. He fires over the middle. It's incomplete. 3 and out for Mississippi Valley State after that first drive where they marched 50 yards, and they have not done anything since then, and they'll have to give up the football.
Their timing has just been off since then.
Yeah.
Credit the Central State defense there. They're getting pressure. The coverage has been good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it's 4th down with 1:33 left in the opening quarter of a 7-7 tie. Turnage will punt it away, and he gets the snap, and he gets the punt away. It will come to the receiver, and the ball's out. Ball is out, and it looks like Mississippi Valley State has gotten it back. Don't see a flag on the field. That ball was muffed, and the Delta Devils pick it up.
Well, there was no fair catch called.
No. And that means if you fumble it, that's a live ball. Antoine Burnham. And first and 10 coming up for Mississippi Valley State. Talk about needing a break. They just got one.
A huge one, too. And that's one of the things where the receiver, if you know that you got to feel that pressure coming, you got to throw your hands up, wave it off, get the fair catch. If they hit you, it's a penalty.
Yeah.
It's that there was a lapse in judgment there.
Yeah.
Big time lapse in judgment. 1:23 left in the opening quarter.
The 32-yard line.
Maldonado takes the belt high snap and now keeps it running off to the left. Maldonado trying to get to the outside. He does. He gets inside the 30, down to the 29-yard line. Pick up a 3, second down and 7 with 1:17 left in the opening quarter. You know what's wild about this is the fact that a break like that can set any team up. Maldonado pitches outside and pop right there at the line of scrimmage.
What a hit.
Great hit.
Bobby Shanklin on the carry that time for Mississippi Valley State. And we get a flag at the 30-yard line.
Offense. Defense. Number 6.
And there's a break. There's a break for the Delta Devils.
It's not the second break.
So they get the muff punt. They also get a 5-yard penalty. And instead of 2nd and 6, it is now 2nd down and 1 from the 23-yard line as we count down to the final minute of the opening quarter of the Chicago Football Classic. Glad to have y'all with us. And they'll send 2 receivers out to the right, receiver out to the left. The snap to Maldonado. He will take off again inside the 20. He's got the first down to the 15, still going, and still inside the 10. He's still going down to the 15-yard line, and that is a first down for Mississippi Valley State.
Is he looking for construction company? Because he just pulled the bulldozer on everybody.
He did. And that is a first down for the Delta Devils as we are down.
It's not as ball down by contact.
Down by contact cannot be reviewed. Ball came out at the end.
The end of there.
Referees say down by contact. 37 seconds left in the opening quarter.
Timeout. Central State. They're first in the hand.
And Central State will use a timeout and will use one also. 37 seconds left in the opening quarter. It is a 7-7 tie, but Mississippi Valley State has the ball, and they're on the move when you all get back. 37 seconds left in the opening quarter. 7-7 tie between the Central State Marauders from the SIAC and the Southwestern Athletic Conference's own Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils.
Turnover and taken away by Central State. Central State ball. First down.
That's why the timeout was called. We had a review, and they have turned it over. Mississippi Valley State has turned it over, and Central State has the ball.
So
And they keep their timeout. That's what happened. We had a challenge.
Yeah.
We had a challenge, and the play was overturned.
Yeah.
That's gonna deflate the balloon from Mississippi Valley State.
And that's a huge stop for Central State. So our second turnover of the game, now one for each side. And now Central State has the ball at their own 15-yard line. Lewis waits, takes the belt high shotgun snap, looks to throw, winds up, throws a crossing pattern of Moore, and that's complete outside the 20. And he gets out to the 23-yard line. That's a gain of 8. And Lewis takes the belt high snap, uncorks a deep one over the sideline. That is incomplete. Michael Lowe, the intended receiver. So far, Michael Lowe has been targeted 7 times. He's caught 5 passes.
Yeah, and I believe the defense is starting to realize that, so they're starting to do a lot more double coverage on him.
Third down coming up for the Marauders. 14 seconds left in the opening quarter. 7-7 tie. They have the ball, the Marauders do, off of a turnover. Lewis takes the belt high snap and hands the running back running straight through Kaz Allen, and he gets out to the 25-yard line. It was 3rd and 2 from the 23, and I believe that will take us to the end of the first quarter, and it will. So we are done with the first quarter, and your score at the end of one is Mississippi Valley State 7 and Central State 7. We'll be back with the second quarter after this. This is the 25th annual Chicago Football Classic from Soldier Field in Chicago on Snowman Multimedia Sports Radio. Welcome back to Soldier Field. Brian Snow here with you, along with Victor Locke and Jermail Dabney. The second quarter of this afternoon's game is brought to you by SeatGeek. Hey, if you sign up and use the code Snowman Multimedia, you'll get $20 off of your first order. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan. And I think there's a well-wisher that I need to let Jermail know about. And Jermail, do you know anyone by the name of Nico Hill who's tuning in from Louisiana this afternoon?
I do know Nico Hill. He's one of my best friends from my childhood. He's at Southern now, and I want to wish him very well wishes on his school year.
Same. We all wish that. Ryan McCoffey joining us also from Saratoga, New York. So we are across the nation and around the world joining us. And we thank you all for joining us. 1 week away from NFL football, we're having a good college football game here at an NFL stadium in Soldier Field. Later this month, We plan to also bring you the Circle City Classic from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana. We'll give you more details as we go along here. It's a 7-7 tie. Both teams have had one good drive. Only one.
Only one.
Only one. The other time has been marred by turnovers, has been marred by penalties, which is what Victor says a lot. And it's also been marred by the, say it with me and follow the bouncing ball, a lack of running the football.
Lack of running football and lack of discipline.
Even better. Even better. All right, Central State is ready to get back to work. The Marauders have the ball. They switch sides. They move left to right as we see it here in the second quarter. Alec Lewis has the ball. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Moving left to right in the gold tops and bottoms, maroon helmets. Alec Lewis waits 5 yards deep in the shotgun. He takes the belt high snap, fakes the draw, now fires out to the left. That pass is caught by Moore, by Michael Lowe, I beg your pardon. He gets out to the 42-yard line, a pickup of 17, and that is a SeatGeek first down. Move those chains. And we have an injury timeout on the field for Mississippi Valley State. We will take this timeout with them. 14:52 remains in the second quarter. 7-7 tie. Back after this. Timothy Williams was the injured Delta Devil on the field as Michael Lowe caught that last pass for a pickup of 15 and a first down. Central State has the ball moving from left to right as we are looking at it and calling the game for you. Lewis back to throw, swings it out to the left side. That pass is complete. And that pass was caught by Kaz Dina out of the backfield. He gets out to the 44-yard line, gain of 4, second down and 6, and 14:25 remaining in the first half. Lewis waits back in shotgun formation. Michael Lowe is the one to watch, and we get a flag. One more time, we get a flag.
That might have been a false start.
Yep.
False start. Offense. 71.
Good call.
Second down.
So 2nd and 5 has now become 2nd and 10 as they back up to the 39-yard line.
And that's what happens when you're trying to coax the other team outside. You make a little small little nudge, a little motion, a little move. And that referee finds that he's going to throw the flag every time.
14-12 and counting remaining in the second quarter of a 7-7 tie. Sherry Bickham is wishing Jermail the best as well. So all kinds of folks are wishing Jermail the best. We're glad to have the young man with us. Snap to Lewis. He hands off to Allen. And he gets, that's Casdina, I beg your pardon. And he gets out to the 42-yard line. That's a pickup of 3. It'll leave 3rd down and 7 with 13:45 remaining in the second quarter of a 7-7 tie. And Central State, the Marauders, trying to get some kind of offensive momentum. 3rd and 7 from the 42. Lewis waits in shotgun formation with a split-legged stance. Receivers to the left and to the right. He gets the bell high snap. Looking to throw, and he's run over and sacked. Wow.
I mean, he went right through that offensive line.
Man.
Bear hugged him.
And he ran through that offensive line like he was not even there. And it's Lucas Banks, 6'2", 270, a junior out of Houston, Texas. I mean, he flew by that offensive lineman, gave him a swing move, and the next thing you know, El Smacko. So, receiver back deep for Mississippi Valley State as Central State will punt. And that receiver back deep is Kobe Bates. And we get another flag. Man alive. And the delay of game happened.
Wow.
Delay of game happened, and it brings up another 4th down. It brings up 4th down and 21.
So many unforced errors. So many.
And that's the biggest problem. Is that
You
there's so
will
many
you say
unforced
that term? Say that again.
Unforced errors.
Bingo.
Could this be the mark of just the inexperience of a first year coach?
And players that haven't been around this first year coach. Suarez will punt it away. Kobe Bates waits at his 41-yard line. The snap to Suarez. He gets it away. Bates will call for the fair catch, and he will make it at the 44-yard line. And that is where Mississippi Valley State will take over. 12-11 remaining in the first half. Delta Devils 7, Marauders 7 in the 25th Annual Chicago Football Classic. $12-11 for the second quarter. Brian Snow back here with you, along with Victor Locke and Jermail Dabney, who has a cast of thousands cheering him on, including Jackson Dabney, tuning us in. And it is 7-7. Mississippi Valley State has the ball. Dino Maldonado has it in shotgun formation. Their sixth possession, and they'll hand it off to the running back running straight through. That's Wilson. Wilson gets out to the 50, still going inside Central State territory, down to the 47-yard line. And that's a pickup of 10. It is indeed a pickup of 10 and a first down for Mississippi Valley State. The Delta Devils and the Marauders tied 7-7 with 11 and a half minutes remaining in the first half. Here's Wilson again, breaking tackles inside the 40 down to the 38, a gain of 9.
And what I'm loving from Mississippi Valley State is they're getting low and they continue to keep moving their feet.
Now remember, they got this far last time and they wind up turning the ball over. On 2nd and 1, here comes Wilson again inside the 40, and it looks like he stood up. He is stood up right at the 39-yard line, right at the line of attack.
Great comeback there by Central State.
Indeed. Michael Concecio from Massachusetts joining into the fun. Thank you, Mike. The con man is with us. And it is 3rd down and 2 from the 39 for the Delta Devils. They move right to left here in the second quarter. Maldonado waits in shotgun formation, takes the belt high snap. He'll take it himself. He's got the first down to the 34-yard line. That is a gain of 5 down to the 34. That is a Delta Devil first down. Move those chains.
So Jeremy and Williams.
Jarian Williams makes the stop, and it's a first down for the Delta Devils at the 34-yard line. Maldonado claps his hands, takes the belt high snap, fakes, now throws out to the left to the right side. That pass is caught, and they're going backwards, even further backwards as Kobe Chambers is brought down inside his own territory.
That's not what you need to do with the football.
Not at all. Montego Johnson, the 6'1 junior from Atlanta, makes the stop.
And once again, you're seeing the Central State defensive back staying home, not over pursuing, and that's what happens. It looks like what happened was he tried to make too much out of a play that would gain him nothing.
Now you need a bunch. You're going to need about 28 yards on second down. Second and 28. Maldonado drops the snap. He'll take off, steps inside, and it gets tackled right at the 49-yard line. If he gets anything, he gets 1, and that's all. And now it is third down and a bunch. So that wide receiver screen turned out to be a lot of sound and fury signifying nothing. It is third down and 27. 9:20 left in the first half. 7-7 tie. And Maldonado wasn't ready for the snap. He rolls out to his right and fires. That pass is caught. And spinning out of bounds is the receiver, Carrick Ross. And they get a little bit of it back. They get back into Central State territory, but that is nowhere near enough for a first down as they needed to make the 23. And once again, an unforced error has cost the Delta Devils another possession. And now they're going for it on 4th and 18. And Mississippi Valley State will take a timeout. We'll take it with them. 8:47 left in the first half. 7-7 tie in the 25th annual Chicago Football Classic on the SeatGeek scoreboard. Back after this. Welcome back to the Jermail Dabney fan club. No, I'm kidding. We have a 7-7 tie. Mississippi Valley State punting away for the 5th time this afternoon, ever since their first, for the 4th time. And that punt was blocked. It takes a bounce, and it's down at the 15-yard line. Kenyatta Dabney has subscribed to the YouTube channel. Thank you very much. And every time we mention a Dabney or someone that's familiar to Jermail Dabney, he just has this look of, what am I doing?
Wow. Just thanks so much to everybody watching.
Thank you to everyone.
Everyone.
Thank you to everyone. And my friend Mike says that's a great skill that I have, telling everybody where it is, even though they can't see the game. It's something I love to do. Lewis waits in shotgun formation on first down. Blitz is on. He takes it and throws. That's caught by Lowe. He breaks free. 40, 45, 50. Got a way to go. 45, 40. Still loose. 30, 25, 20. Inside the 15 and down to the 11-yard line.
Oh, he had so much real estate in front of him. He could have bought 4 houses and a hotel on Park Place.
70 yards. That is a 70-yard reception for Michael Lowe. He's over 100 for the afternoon. Snap to Lewis. Fires right. That pass is caught inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. E.J. Wash makes the reception. And on that play, the Marauders are poised to take the lead.
68 yards.
My goodness. 70-yard reception that time. And now with 7:44 left in the first half, they look for the lead. Spread the word, folks. We got the call here on YouTube and our Snowman Multimedia Sports. And we hope that you are enjoying this as we're enjoying bringing it to you. Lewis waits in shotgun formation, takes the belt high snap. He'll keep it himself inside the 10 and down to the 5-yard line.
A bit of trickery right there.
It was 2nd and 7 on the 9. He got down to the 5. That's a gain of 4. It leads 3rd down and 3 from the 5-yard line. So that big reception has put Central State in striking distance to take the lead. Lewis waits in shotgun formation. 4 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. And Lewis is the only one in the backfield that time. Plenty of time on the play clock. He takes the ball high snap, rolls out to his left, looks to throw. Over the middle, it's incomplete. Right at the goal line.
Nice little throw, but unfortunately just couldn't maintain possession of it.
Jeremy Clark, the intended receiver, the graduate senior, was the intended receiver that time. And it's 4th down and 3 from the 6-yard line. And you hate to see this end in a field goal attempt. And that's exactly what's going to happen right now. The snap will come down to the 12-yard line. It's a 22-yard field goal, right hash mark, angle to the left. As Central State looks for the lead. Chavez will try to give him the lead. The snap is back and down and it's fumbled. Chavez will keep it, and that's the end of the possession. And Chavez is tackled at the 20-yard line, and Central State is turned away.
What a play by Mississippi Valley, but oh my goodness.
After the 70-yard reception.
What a waste.
Yeah. And you said what a waste. And now Mississippi Valley State will try to take full advantage of it.
Wow.
That deflates an offense. When you see an amazing play like that go for absolutely nothing.
You get a 70-yard reception. You can't connect on 3rd and 2 from the 5. And now Dino Maldonado and company and the Delta Devils have it back. And on first down, the handoff is to Maldonado. He'll keep it himself. He gets across the 20 to about the 24-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. It'll leave 2nd down and 1 and 6.5 remaining in the first half of play. Holy cow, you got to feel bad for Central State, but when you can't execute inside the red zone, it leads to this.
And also,
on 2nd and 1, the handoff to Wilson, and Wilson has the first down across the 25 to about the 26-yard line. Pickup of 2. And that is a first down for Mississippi Valley State as they'll try to get down the field and they'll try to take the lead in a hurry. Wilson, 7 carries, 45 yards so far. Maldonado takes the belt high, snap, hands to Wilson. Wilson again trying to break through. He does. He gets across the 30 and is stood up right at the 31-yard line on a gain of 5. It'll be second down and 5 from that point as we have crossed 5.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Letitia Joyce and hello from another card-carrying member of the Jamel Dabney Jr. fan club. And the look on Jamel's face says everything.
And then big ups to the Mississippi Valley State defense to just stand up and and close the door.
Maldonado waits in shotgun with the back standing to his right. He takes the snap, and Maldonado will keep it himself across the 30 to the 35. Trips as he gets to the 39-yard line.
Turf Monster might have got him there.
Yeah, the imaginary banana peel.
He breaks through that tackle, and he's still running. 5 minutes remaining in the first half. 1st and 10 coming up for the Delta Devils from the 40-yard line. Maldonado has him on the move. He takes the belt high snap and pitches it to Wilson. Wilson gets across the 40 and tackled at the 45-yard line.
And there's that more ground and pound offense that we've been waiting for. I mean, now Mississippi Valley State is moving down the field purely by the run game. And the crazy thing is, it's working.
Kobe Jamison made the stop that time for Central State. Second down and 5 from the 45-yard line. 4:25 and counting left in the first half of play. 7-7 tie here from Soldier Field. The belt high shotgun snap in the hand to Wilson. Wilson trying to bust through. Wilson still going. He gets out to the 46-yard line. I beg your pardon. He gets 1. It leaves third down coming up for the Delta Devils of Mississippi Valley State, and this has been their bugaboo here in the first half. They are 2 for 9 on third down attempts, and timeout is called on the field as Valley will spend their second timeout. They'll have 1 remaining. 3:52 left in the opening half. Your score, Mississippi Valley State 7, Central State 7. Let's pause for this timeout. Brian Snow back here with you, along with Victor Locke and the members of the Jermail Dabney fan club. And every time we say a different name, there's just this exasperated look on his face. You gotta love it, though.
Yes, you do.
You gotta love it. Delta Devils on the move, and they snap it and give it to Jigerian Williams, and Williams is brought down short of the first down.
He didn't get anything but a loss.
He lost 1 yard that time as they went to the big quarterback. They went to the specialty quarterback, all the teams in the CFL. And anyone who's watched the Canadian Football League, that is their specialty. That's the one specialty the NFL is yet to capitalize on. And it's 4th down and 4 from the 46-yard line. And again,
Another punt.
Man, that's got to hurt when you come this far and you finally find something that works, and then you try a trick play and you get stifled. So on 4th down, they'll kick it away, and we get a whistle.
Delay again.
Good Lord.
Again.
I mean, what have I said before?
Discipline.
Unforced errors.
Unforced errors.
Delay a game is the quintessential unforced error.
It sure is.
And it's the one that's the most
It sure
controllable.
is.
Exactly.
You have a play clock. You should be looking at it.
You have 2 play clocks.
Yep.
Even if you don't see the first one, you got to turn around and see the second one, don't you? So on 4th down, they'll kick it away for the 5th time, and it comes in the direction of Low, and it's down at the 31-yard line. And that is where Central State will take over. 2:52 left in the first half. 7-7 tie in the 25th annual Chicago Football Classic. Brian Snow here with you back at Soldier Field in Chicago. Victor Locke and Jermail Dabney and his fan club joining us here as the Marauders of Central State have the ball back. They move left to right with 2:52 left in the opening half. Alec Lewis waits in shotgun formation with the ball on the left hash. Receiver across the formation in motion. Lewis takes the snap. The shovel pass underneath to
Oh,
It-
flag.
It was Casdina on the carry that time, and we get another flag.
Right on.
Again.
Goodness.
Okay. Number 67.
Wipe it away. Wipe it away.
So that carry gets wiped out.
And again, now with holding is a little bit different because for being on the offensive line, you're supposed to keep your hands inside the shoulder pads. Anytime you shoulder pads, they're going to call for a hold immediately.
And you don't know if and when you are holding because you don't know which way the play is going. But still, unforced errors. That is totally, for me, that is totally unacceptable. So back up 10 yards. It's 1st and 16 from the 25-yard line. 2:44 left in the opening half. 7-7 tie. Each team has had one good drive, and we've had nothing but punts since then.
Punts and penalties.
Punts and penalties. And they're trying to Central State trying to get down the field and take the lead. And there may be another penalty. And now on Cork's one to the far side, it's incomplete.
So this just looks sloppy right now. It just looks totally.
This is
So
this is crazy.
Are people not paying attention? I'm confused.
I don't think anyone's paying attention. It is 2nd down and 20 from the 21-yard line with 2:33 left in the opening half of a 7-7 tie. Here's the turn and the handoff to the running back running straight through. Is outside the 30, and he gets out to the 34-yard line. Casdina on the carry. And he gets out to where? The 33-yard line.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Snowman, I believe Central State gets the ball to start the second half.
Indeed, they do. That's a pickup of 12. 3rd down and 8 from the 33. 2:05 left in the first half. Alec Lewis takes the belt high snap, looks to throw across the middle. That pass is caught. Receiver breaks through out to the 40, and he's going to be a yard short of the first down. It is 4th down and 1. And let's see what happens here. And timeout called by Mississippi Valley. They'll get the ball back with 1:48 left in the first half, but they will not have any timeout. And they'll have one timeout left. I beg your pardon. They'll have one timeout left. Tony Ruiz checking in. Says
all I heard was
you sure you told a few people that you were broadcasting with us today?
Well, once my mom knows, everybody knows. So.
I just turned like friend of yours.
So big shout out to my mom. Thanks for getting 200 people in the call here.
Well, thank you to everyone that has brought the audience to us this afternoon. It is 4th and 1 from the 40 with 1:48 left in the first half of play. And let's see what happens here.
Yet another punt here.
Yet another punt. This is their 6th punt of the afternoon. Here's the snap, and they do kick it away in the direction of Bates, and Bates makes the catch at the 29-yard line. And that is where the Delta Devils of Mississippi Valley State will take over with 1:41 left in the first half. And for those of you that are listening to us on YouTube, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. I think we can use today to get over 1,000 subscribers. And also, if you want to help out the efforts of Snowman Multimedia, you can become a patron by joining us at patreon.com/Snowman Multimedia, or You can help us out immediately with a quick cash app. The tag you need is $tallman Dr. K50. In fact, I'll throw that up on the screen for those of you that are watching. And on first down, Maldonado's pass is caught on the outside and out of bounds at the 36-yard line. That's a pickup of 7. It'll leave second down and 3 from that point.
Time for the 2-minute drill.
Yep.
Time for the 2-minute drill indeed. Second down and 3 from the 36-yard line. And Maldonado takes a shot out to the right side. That pass is caught. And that is a first down for Shanklin. Shanklin makes the reception. And now Mississippi Valley State on the move with 1:25 left in the half. Maldonado will throw, winds up, throws, pass is caught by Shanklin. Shanklin racing to the sideline, gets out of bounds.
Nice movement so far.
If I'm a Mississippi Valley fan, all I'm thinking is just don't pull a Dak Prescott.
Just don't turn the ball. I'm thinking don't turn the ball over.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
That
don't
too.
turn the ball over. You want to get some points. You want to get the lead, but you don't want to turn the ball over because Central State gets the ball to start the second half. Snap to Maldonado, looking to throw. Winds up, throws over the middle. That pass is caught inside the 50, 45, 40, down to the 39-yard line.
I would like if he was more a little towards the sidelines because you still got quite a ways to go to get to the red zone.
But you have the luxury, as Jackson Davis makes the catch that time, of the clock stopping on every first down. Maldonado with the snap. He throws deep on the sideline. It's incomplete.
Overshot him there.
Yeah,
He overshot him by a good 5 yards. Just couldn't make the connection. Deep passes have not been good for either team except for one.
Yeah.
And that came earlier in this second quarter. Second down and 10. 59 seconds left in the first half, and timeout is called.
Timeout. Central State.
Central State calls time. We'll take it with him. 59 seconds left in the first half. 7-7 tie inside the 25th annual Chicago Football Classic on Snowman Multimedia Sports Radio. Second down and 10 coming up for the Delta Devils from the 39 of the Marauders of Central State. As Maldonado takes the bell high shotgun snap, looks to throw, stepping up into the pocket. He'll take off inside the 35, spins out of a tackle and gets hit down at the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 5 with 49 seconds left in the first half. And it is third down coming up for the Delta Devils.
49 seconds left to your
And it's a war of attrition, as my partners have said. And we get a whistle.
back in the middle. See.
Trying to find out if Coach Porter wants a
Due to
timeout.
the players' helmet coming off, while the clock is running, we will have a 10-second runoff.
Oh, we got a 10-second run.
Please put the clock at 39 seconds.
Wow.
So a 10-second run. So a 10-second runoff.
Oof. Okay.
Because a player's helmet came off while the clock was running.
That's not what you needed if you're Mississippi Valley State. You need all the time you have.
35 seconds left. Now the clock is running. Snap to Maldonado. Looking to throw. Blitz is on. He fires to the corner. It is incomplete.
There's
And there's the flag for an interference.
Yep.
Yep.
Right on time.
They were looking to the near side for a completion. And here's the call.
Defense. Number 26. This is a 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Malik Myers
That was number 6.
Malik Myers, the intended receivers. Zay Morrison, guilty of the pass interference. And that's 15 and a first down for Mississippi Valley State. And I'll say it again, gentlemen. The last time they were down this far, they wound up turning the ball over. And they don't want to turn the ball over here with a chance to get the lead before halftime.
Yep.
That was not what you need from Central State.
Absolutely not. So first and 10 inside of the SeatGeek red zone as Maldonado takes the down high snap, looks to throw, winds up over the middle of the end zone. And it is caught! Touchdown!
Catch! Holy cow!
Caught through a hug.
Carrick Ross, the junior from Itabena, Mississippi, the hometown hero, has become a hero. And with 22 seconds left in the first half, the Delta Devils have regained the lead.
Caught through a hug because there's no way he should have been able to catch that.
There's no way he should have caught that. Carrick Ross, who I had a chance to speak to during the course of the week, he said he wanted to make an impact. Well, he just did. Now the extra point coming up. The snap is backing down. The kick is blocked. And they can pick it up and run with it. If they pick it up, they do pick it up. Central State has the the big fella has it to the 45, and he gets tackled at midfield. So instead of a 7-point lead, it's only a 6-point lead with 22 seconds left in the first half.
Nearly gave those points right back.
Wow.
My goodness.
Great job by Central State special teams to come in and block the field goal try.
Well, that makes it that keeps it at a 6-point game, 13-7. But how about that catch by Carrick Ross in the end zone?
Fantastic. I mean, they go down the field and it's a more of a ground and pound running type of situation. But then once you get into the red zone, they're throwing the ball, and just a great play by Carrick Ross. And now Mississippi Valley State with the lead. We'll see what happens.
And absolutely, there is a show of concentration and focus. A catch like that always exudes concentration and focus.
So the Delta Devils will kick off, leading 13-7, and 22 seconds left in the first half of play. We will take the halftime to recharge. Carrington says ground and pound. I hear you, Jamel.
Thank you.
I told you the kid has a fan club. And I'll say it again. It's not the fact that he wants to do this again. It's the fact that he's going to do this again. Make sure he's going to do this again.
Wow, this is fantastic. I love it up here.
Man, we love having you. And Victor, we love having you. James McCallum is up here with us. Latoya Clark is up here with us. And, of course, the lovely Dr. K is up here amongst our cast of thousands. Here we go with the kickoff again. And it's going to be high and short and low. We'll take it at the 9, ahead to the 10, running near side 15, and brought down right across the 20 to the 23-yard line with 16 seconds left in the first half as they unpile off of each other. Man, we talked about it. Unforced errors. And then Mississippi Valley State gets that kind of catch from Carrick Ross, but they're unable to take advantage with the extra point and make it a 7-point game.
And if you're a Central State, what do you do here? Do you just take the knee, go to halftime,
you go
and retool?
You go to halftime and regroup. You go to halftime and regroup.
Doesn't Central State get the ball to begin half?
Yes, they do, because Mississippi Valley State won the toss and took the ball in the first half. We got a good contingent up here in the media section, but they're gonna run out of the pistol. Alec Lewis takes the knee, and that will be that. The final 10 seconds will run off in the first half, and we're done with the first half. And your score, the Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils 13, and the Central State Marauders 7. We'll come back with our halftime activities in the 25th Annual Chicago Football Classic, presented by SeatGeek and BetUS.com on SnowmanMultimedia.com.
Half